Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another micro class. This one's on 2 frameworks plus 2 goals. It's inspired by Self-Theories by Carol Dweck. Carol Dweck is one of the world's leading researchers on the science of personality, social psychology, and motivation. She wrote the phenomenal book Mindset that we profile as well. This book is a collection of her essays that's kind of the bridge between her academic research papers and the mainstream mindset, right? So it's a collection of essays which are awesome, densely packed with wisdom. 2 frameworks, 2 goals. Now, most of us are familiar with the fixed versus growth mindset at this point, but when she wrote this book, she called them the entity versus incremental theories. Entity is what she now calls fixed. Incremental is what she now calls the growth mindset. They're very different. The entity mindset is essentially the idea that your intelligence or ability in any area is an entity. It's fixed. Can't get any better. It's something within you that you were kind of born with, and that's just what it is. Entity, fixed mindset. Alternatively, some people have a view that intelligence can be improved incrementally. Any ability can be improved over time. It's not fixed, it's incremental. That's a growth mindset. How you choose to frame intelligence and achievement is one of the most important decisions you're ever going to make in your life, and that you're going to help your children or colleagues or friends or whatever make, right? Because these 2 frameworks lead to 2 very different types of goals. If you have an entity framework, your primary goal is performance driven. Now that might sound good, but it's not. Basically, you want to look good all the time. Why is that? Because you think that your ability is fixed. Therefore, you don't ever want to look bad because that would mean that something's inherently wrong with you. On the other hand, if you have an incremental mindset, your top goal is not to always look good and to perform, but it's to learn. You want to get better. That's all you care about, right? That's a huge difference. And what's interesting is that these 2 actually look rather similar when everything's going great. If you're having a bunch of awesomeness going on in your life, then you're going to be all right. And you can deal with either one of these. But guess what? Life doesn't work that way. In the moment that you start seeing some negative stuff pop up in your life, all of a sudden we see a huge difference between entity and incrementalists. The entity theorists, the fixed mindset people, demonstrate helpless responses to challenges. They're vulnerable. Not in a positive way. They're vulnerable and they demonstrate helpless responses. Whereas the incremental growth mindset people are hardy and they demonstrate a mastery-oriented response. They lean into the challenges. Why? Because their focus is on getting better, not on looking good. Challenges freak the performance-minded entity fixed mindset people out because it's a threat to looking good. Whereas challenges are actually awesome for incrementalists because it provides an opportunity to hit their number 1 goal, which is to learn. So that's a quick look at the 2 frameworks and 2 goals from Self-Theories by Carol Dweck. We're going to talk about a few other ways to dial that in the next couple of micro classes and throughout our work. This is huge. Let's wrap our brains around it intellectually, and most importantly, start practicing the tips that I have in the note, and then we'll talk more about to bring the incremental learning mindset to life more and more in our lives. I hope you enjoyed. Look forward to sharing more. Have another awesome day. See ya. Hey guys, this is Brian. A lot of people don't know what I do beyond these YouTube videos I put up, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our membership platform. Thousands of people have joined us already. $10 a month. Get access to a ton of stuff that's in addition to what I put up on YouTube for free. So the basic idea is you just watched a micro class. Hope you enjoyed that. I just started doing these micro classes, but I now share over 50 of these per month. We've shared dozens so far, and it's basically a quick class on my absolute favorite stuff across the different domains of optimal living. 2 to 3, maybe 5-minute little micro classes on how to optimize your life. In addition to that, you get access to every single one of our Philosophers Notes. We now have over 250 Philosophers Notes on some really, really good books, a lot of them. In each one of them, you're familiar with the PNTV videos if you've watched many of those, but we also have PDFs and MP3s of our Philosopher's Notes. So let's take a look at what a PDF looks like. This is an example of a Philosopher's Note. It's a 6-page PDF where I basically share some of my favorite thoughts, riff on it, talk about how other teachers say the same things, and give you a nice playful kick in the butt to go out and apply the wisdom. That is a Philosopher's Note. I record that as an MP3 that you can download as well. And 250 of those. I produce 10 of those at least per month that I share with you, in addition to the micro classes. And then you also get access to all of our old classes. We have the 5-day immersion reboot, Habits 101, Confidence 101, Getting Stuff Done 101, Meditation 101, and then future classes, including Relationships 101, Energy 101, Purpose 101, Biz 101, Goals 101, etc. So there you go. Really blessed to have some extraordinary support, and I will share with you where you go to sign up. I'll put a link to this, but basically cruise on over here. You can sign up, and this is the kind of response we've gotten so far from our members. It's pretty neat. I've made more positive changes in my life in my brief membership, only 3 months so far, than I did through years of counseling. Yes, Brian Johnson, you are a rock star. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And I'm making huge strides in optimizing my life as a result of your Philosopher's Notes and Optimal Living classes. I spend $19 a month on my gym membership to take care of my body. A mere $10 a month on an Optimal Living membership is the biggest value and best investment I've ever made in my emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Thank you for the incredible work you're doing to inspire us to be rock stars in our own lives. Unbelievably inspiring and humbling. In 24 hours, we received hundreds of extraordinary notes from members around the world. So there you go. That's a quick look at what we're up to. $10 a month. Hope to astonish you. There you go.